wanted to do some reflections of my first backpacking trip with both dogs, actually. So I will say it was definitely very hard walking with both dogs on a leash. It was physically exhausting and mentally exhausting. I really did not expect Kenai to pull so hard for so long. So it just took a lot of energy to not let him pull me over. And also it took a lot of mental, just to be patient with him and not get frustrated, just to remember it's his first time doing this. But yeah, it was definitely hard, and he did okay at the end. And so my really only expectation of when I go backpacking is to enjoy the scenery and have fun, but I quickly learned that could not be the expectation, and I had to be, it basically was a training hike. And so every moment of everything we did was training, specifically Kenai, a little Colby Jack too, to walk nice on a leash, to not pull, to get off a trail and sit when other people are coming. And so it took me a little bit to reset my mind around that. So that was definitely challenging. It was not fun having to take care of that much dog poop in the wilderness, because they both poop a lot, and it wasn't fun having to pick it up and bury it. And then especially in the morning, they both, like this morning, Colby Jack pooped 4 times and Kenai pooped twice. So that's 6 poops. I've been bagging it and then waiting for a place to bury it later. So this is great. You guys are poop machines. So I found with the dogs on the leash, because they pull, even when it's a lot or a little, it's been hard to find just a regular cadence or pace with having them on a leash. Otherwise, they did really well in the tent. They slept well in the tent. We had a good time. I was encouraged. I had a lot of people that were telling me the dogs were well behaved and that they were really impressed that I was keeping them on a leash. And I had a handful of people that actually thanked me for following the rules and keeping them on a leash. So, I mean, they have that rule for a reason. And so if there is a leash rule, you definitely should follow it. I would definitely bring a lightweight leash or rope or tie or something so I could tie Kenai up, because it was kind of trashing my nice bungee leash that I had to keep wrapping that around trees when I was setting up camp or taking down to camp. And I would definitely bring a nylabone or something for him to chew, because he just chews. I mean, he's still a puppy, but he definitely chews a lot, and especially when he's just kind of antsy and getting a little feisty, it's good for him to just have a toy to chew on to keep him out of trouble. Obviously, so he doesn't rip a hole through the tent. So a backpacking with a husky newbie rookie mistake. I just didn't really realize quite how dirty he was gonna be. And he's really dirty. And now our tent is very dirty, which just kind of bothers me, right, Colby? So overall, the first backpacking trip with 2 dogs went really well. Obviously, I learned a lot, and I think the biggest thing I took out of it was that I need to change my expectations. Hiking with 2 dogs is going to be a lot slower. It's going to take more planning. It's going to take more gear. So I think if you're on a trip where it's you don't want to deal with the hassle, leave the dogs at home. Put them in the kennel for a weekend. Have a friend watch them for a weekend. But if you're going out and you want to do stuff with the dogs, just have that mindset that it's going to take a little bit more time, but you're enjoying the great outdoors with your puppers. Thanks for watching.